Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine, and today I am going to share with you 7 things that I do every single day, mostly to maintain my sanity. I don't know if you've noticed this disaster that is happening behind me here, but this is my reality. This is life with 2 kids, ages 3, almost 4, and 1. It's never ending. So I will get to this tonight, but not just yet. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I primarily make videos about mom life and mom tips, and then I also make day in the life videos where I feature just a typical day or weekend in order to help to normalize 2 mom families. If that sounds like it's of interest to you, I would love to have you as a viewer, so please go ahead and click that subscribe button. All right, let's jump into today's topic. So, life with 2 kids, it can be challenging. So here are 7 things that I do every single day in order to make it a little bit easier to get through the days. The first thing is getting up before my kids and actually my wife. I like to get up somewhere between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. It gives me an opportunity to have some complete quiet so that I can focus on getting things done that require a lot of focus and attention. Because as you probably know, it's really difficult to get anything done when your attention is split in like 900 different directions. Number 1 is directly tied into number 2 because number 2 is something that I do as soon as I get up. When my feet hit the floor in the morning, the first thing that I do is I reach for my glass of water that is beside my bed and I finish it. I'm usually up 1 to 2 times, sometimes more than that, throughout the night with my 1-year-old. And so I try to get through part of that glass of water while I am up with her. But then as soon as I'm up in the morning, I make sure that I finish it so that I know I have at least hydrated my body a little bit to start the day. I am still nursing, which means that I do need a little bit more water than when I am not nursing as well. And I just find it really difficult to hydrate throughout the day when I'm chasing after 2 kids while trying to work, while trying to maintain the household, and you know how it goes. All right, number 3, the third thing that I do every single day is to go for a walk. We do this as a family. It usually happens somewhere between 7 and 8 o'clock, depending on the day. On the odd occasion, on a weekend, it might happen a little bit later than that, but we go out for a walk every day. The only time we don't go for a walk is if it's absolutely pouring rain. But otherwise, we suit up, we dress appropriately for the weather, and out we go. And I think we cover just shy of 3 kilometers every morning. And then on the weekends, we go for an even longer walk, and that usually ends up being about 5, sometimes 5.5 kilometers. Number 4 is to make the bed. Now, this is something that my wife and I have kind of gone back and forth about over the years because her argument is that if we're just going to get back into the bed at the end of the day, why do we bother making it? And well, for a few reasons. 1, we live in a bungalow, so we are walking past our room throughout the day many times. And I don't really want to look in and see a big mess. The other reason is that when we go into the bedroom at night, it's a very inviting place. So I personally enjoy climbing into a bed where the sheets have been nicely tucked, and it just feels like a good way to relax and get settled in for the night. Now, I don't actually make our bed until a little bit later. I usually do it around 7:30-ish, just before we head out for our morning walk. I do like to leave the covers back after we get out of bed, just to let the bed breathe a little bit. Because let's face it, sometimes you sweat a lot at night. And I think letting the bed breathe is a good thing. I don't know. Am I the only person that does that? Do other people do that? I feel like it's a good thing to do. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you let your bed breathe? Okay. Well, and do you make your bed? Are you a bed maker or not a bed maker? Number 5 is a kitchen reset. I do a minimum of 2 kitchen resets every single day, depending on whether I'm working out of the home and depending on whether it is a weekday versus weekend. I always do 2 kitchen resets. And very similar to the bed, you know, we could make the argument that, well, you're just going to use the kitchen again soon. You're just going to get it dirty and messy. So why bother tidying it all up? And Very similar to the bedroom, every time that I walk past the kitchen, I don't want to be staring at the mess. The mess, for me personally, gives me a tremendous amount of anxiety, and I feel like I can't do other things like enjoying my time with the kids if the kitchen is a complete disaster. So I always do a kitchen reset either after breakfast or after lunch, sometimes both depending on where the kitchen is at, and then at the end of the day, we do another kitchen reset and get everything put away, get all of the dishes washed, get all of the water bottles that the kids use throughout the day washed, and it just helps to set us up a little bit better for the next day. Number 6 is that I sit with my wife at the end of every single day. It can be really, really challenging to connect with your partner throughout the day, especially when you have young kids who need your attention. Right now, both of our kids are home with us while we are working from home, so we are basically just trading off. We are literally 2 ships passing in the night right now. So Jen will have them while I work, and then we will flip for a couple hours, and then we flip back, and we just do this trading off pattern until bedtime hits, and then that is finally our opportunity to sit down, to chat, and to talk about how our day has gone. And number 7, this is the last thing. I always take time for myself at the end of the day. After we've sat down together, Jen heads off and she does her thing and I do my thing. Although we are both people who talk a lot for our profession, we need our downtime, and we are both very much introverts. So that gives us a time to just kind of decompress, take some time for ourselves. And my favorite thing to do right now is to watch a funny show. So my friend recommended the show Superstore, and that is what I'm currently watching. And I literally laugh out loud. It's been a really challenging year, and there has been a lot that has happened, and it's been very difficult to maintain a good mental state all the time, and watching a funny show has helped me tremendously. I love laughing. Laughing is fantastic. I don't know, isn't there a saying about laughter? Laughter is good for the soul. Is that a thing? I don't know. I maybe should have looked this up beforehand. Anyway, you get the point. That is everything. Those are 7 things that I do every single day to maintain my sanity. I hope that you have found this video helpful. If you liked it, please click that like button, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.